Welcome back to the series on VQT. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that 4 out of 5 people who would benefit greatly from therapy will never walk through my door? And for lots and lots of reasons, ranging from social anxiety and fear of the unknown to stigma and thinking they can't afford it and everything else in between. VQT is designed to reach these people, but the effort goes way beyond that. Here's another fact. The modal number of sessions that people attend therapy is less than 2. That's right, sad but true. Of all those brave souls who come to therapy for the first time, more than half, on average, will not even come back for a second session. Now, I'm happy to report that my own personal modal statistic beats the national average by 250%. My mode is 5 sessions. But before I get too boastful about that, I have to step back and realize that still isn't good enough for me. VQT is meant to help with this problem. So why do so many people drop out of therapy after 5 sessions? Simple to answer that, money. Money is the number one reason. Now, whether one is paying cash out of pocket or meeting an insurance deductible, by 5 sessions into the process, they will be approaching a $500 expenditure. That's a large amount of money for most people, myself included. Now, what most people don't realize, though, is that what sounds like a lot of money, like I'm really raking it in, truthfully isn't. It's just a modest salary. By the time I pay monthly rent, monthly expenditures, taxes, liability insurance, and all of the professional incidentals involved, I'm not walking away with a load of cash. To operate a private practice is just plain expensive these days. And that has been the bane of my practice since the beginning. That 5-session mode, while it may smoke the national average, is not nearly enough time to really create lasting change. It's a good start, but not enough. Hence, many of my clients are forced to drop out way before they've really nailed down the process. Now, I do encourage my clients to keep in touch if they need anything, but most people feel like they're just being a bother or taking advantage of me if they keep sending me texts or emails beyond the formal ending of treatment. VQT is aimed at putting an end to all of that. So, if you're one of those 20% that will actually come through my door, you will have the option from the very beginning to start a VQT membership. Then, when formal conventional therapy commences, you will be able to continue with VQT therapy at a fraction of the cost, a nominal monthly fee. I want positive outcomes, and it just pains me when money becomes the deciding factor to terminate therapy and thus jeopardize a positive outcome. Now, for some, money is not the issue as much as it is time and scheduling. Most of my clients are busy professionals who have schedules that are demanding and sometimes unforgiving. So, regrettably, many of my clients have to invariably cancel an appointment or two. It's not a big issue for me. I totally understand and expect it to happen, but getting that person back on the schedule, now that can be tricky. They will likely have to wait another 3 to 4 weeks at least, and what do you suppose that does? Of course, it lessens the likelihood, big time, of an appointment being rescheduled and actually kept. And by then, even if they do reschedule, we've lost valuable momentum. VQT circumvents all of that. The VQT platform eliminates scheduling, period. You literally converse when you have time, and I reply when I have time. Think of it as an elongated conversation that takes place between participants when they have time. It's the veritable difference between having to place a phone call or simply sending a text. Now, there is one significant difference from simply texting. Instead of receiving a text back from me, you will receive a voice memo, which mitigates the chance of misinterpreting information by providing the necessary tone and inflection in the verbalized answer for accurate interpretation. Now, the client can choose to respond in any modality that he or she finds most comfortable: texting, email, audio, or even video. But my therapeutic replies will always come in the form of audio tape. Additionally, clients will always have the option to upgrade any conversation to a chat if they prefer, or a real-time virtual conversation. The idea is to provide therapy in the most convenient, most efficient, user-friendly, and affordable format ever devised. Think of this as the concept of Snapchat applied to therapy, save, of course, the disappearance of the picture or the video. The snaps can be up to 5 minutes in length, and they will be audio snaps. They will not disappear until you delete them. Simple concept, extraordinary results. That's a combo that I like, and I'm pretty sure you will too.